Hi Tea Society, welcome back to the Antisocial Planet. Today we're checking out some more Tower of God Webtoon, and we're getting into some crazy stuff that's going on, okay? Not even just this name hunt station that we're in, but we're getting a bunch of the characters back together in the same place, right? Season 1 and Season 2 come together for the station, but also maybe we have a mini army now with all of the unnamed that have been left at this station deciding to rally around Viole specifically and following him in the hopes that he will get their names back. It just seems like we're picking a fight that is going to have some impact. The ripple effects are going to get back to the great families and all of that, right? Like, that's what I'm feeling. I feel like we're going to be a little bit memorable after this point. Lots of bits and pieces coming together as we progress through the season. All right, we got a Lord Viole. I also think it's pretty interesting that, like, we have Grace, right? And there is, like, this kind of deity or messiah vibe as well, right? Like death, rebirth. I'm just pointing things out. Like, I'm confused. Fair enough. I like how they're repairing some of the damage to be like, he's fine. He's just tired. He's just figuring out what's going on. The Fort Lord. Look, my sweet little boy. The cruel wizard. Yeah, I was gonna say, what about Bodo? You weren't part of the first 4 people in the lineup. So I think also there's like a bit of a name. I guess he has some name to it as well. Some notoriety, right? I love the ellipses. No comment. A real monster born in a banana farm. Not an inaccurate description. The theatrics are on point, if nothing else. Oh my god, there's a lot going on. I'm stressed and I'm not even like in this world. Bomb's probably, there's a lot, you're throwing a lot at me right now. The shut up is a lot. Oh, my sweet boy. That would be me. In his little chibi form. Look, I would like to let it be known that I have been a worshiper of Rock since like early days. Okay, he is friend-shaped and I love him. Oh, hello? Is it Khun? I was gonna say the blue eyes. The menacing, looming blue eyes. Yeah, I like at least someone who's like, hey, how come we're using his Viole name and how come we're recruiting an army? What's that about? Fill me in. Also probably a little bit testy that he was not included as one of the 4 lords. Dropping the right names to be like, it's not just because we wanted to. You've got friends. Why are we grabbing? Why are we doing that? She did that to your eye? Did she make you? You feel a lot of things and I think we need to take a breath. Maybe try some grounding techniques. I understand there's probably a lot of trauma here, but we ain't getting anywhere with this. Oh, hello? I love that we're all working together. We got a full-on plan. I don't want to say foolproof because, oh boy, is something gonna go wrong. I'm just waiting for it. Yeah, we don't have anyone coming out yet. There are some that are like, I'm not gonna listen and I'm just gonna go for it. Why does it say Khun, my love? I love that it's my love and then I'll kill you when I see you again. Love it. Their dynamic is amazing. Cautious? No. On a warpath? Maybe. Yeah, see, that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with the why, like, just cut out the middleman and cut to the chase. You're throwing a lot at Bomb right now, Viole. Oh no, we were like full on slapped him. Okay, boundaries. Khun, maybe a little bit of public relations. Maybe a little bit, maybe. You're one of the families, so maybe don't pick a fight because I feel like everyone here is a little bit testy about that. Aw. I do appreciate it though because this is a lot to throw at Bomb. He is struggled a lot with people idolizing him and wanting to make him a god. With Foog's plan throughout a bunch of this has been to make him a god in a lot of people's eyes, and then meeting White and all of that, and then dealing with having all of these souls that he is now responsible for, and dealing with this back and forth of what is power and what does it mean to him. And even though I understand like what the ideal of how I view power is, or how I will be someone who is in a position of like authority or at least able to help people, right? Like he doesn't want to be an authority figure in the terms of a king or a god or whatever. But even though he has like a clear idea of what that ideal is, doesn't mean that he always meets it, right? We're dealing with some of the aftermath of him being like, oh, I absorbed all of these souls. How am I better? I stepped on a bunch of people to get to where I needed to be after I said, that's not what I'm going to do. That's not what real power is, right? So it's someone who like doesn't want to be a god, does not want to be perceived as a god, does not want to have that much power over other people. Having someone like Khun who's just, that's not who he is, back up, is probably nice. Maybe like a nicer way to go about it. He's very blunt, right? Oh, hello? We summoned you of like, hey, deal with it yourself. Here's your chance. Now the question is, if we have a fight, can he keep the wig on? Those are the real stakes of this. I'm using humor because I'm stressed. Yep. We're communicating, getting the team informed of everything that's going on. Hey, he may be delicate looking, but he is our cinnamon bun who can kill you, all right? He's gonna try not to, but he could, probably. I hope at least a little bit. I'm a little bit nervous. It's complicated. What are we after? What, other than what everyone else's goal is? We're just the face of it right now. Oh good, we have a plan B. We need to get to the floor of death and we need to impress Lady Yuri. And there's also other things going on. Sure, no, let's stay in character. That's good. Boy, I need you to chill out, okay? This didn't work out last time. But at least taking initiative for his own stuff, I just feel like it's not gonna go well for you. Oh dear. Oh no, definitely not. It's a way of showing us the power level, but Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, there's also rules. Also, you don't have a name, so there's also some issues there. Oh, okay. So we can't just jump in to this match if needed. I don't know if it's just rage. Like, I think it's desperation, right? Like, rage is an easier thing to hold on to than the devastation of, I did all of these terrible things. I killed all of these people that I was like traveling with, that I knew. I lost everything and I'm stuck in this place, right? There's so much desperation to the people who are stuck here that I think that the rage is like what you need to keep going, right? Like, otherwise, why do anything? Like, you might as well just give up, right? Unless you have hope, right? That's the whole point of bringing in someone like Viole. We need that hope to push people into action, because I think that it's either the desperation of just like lashing out and seeing what happens, or completely giving up and just wasting away or disappearing. Apparently that's a ridiculous rule, and yeah, it is the rule. Dang, the whole once you enter you can't leave, so you have to follow the rules. Oh, we're challenging now only with him, because vanishing act if we intervene. Which name though? I am curious. He has multiple. Is there a loophole in there somehow? I love the updates. This is all that's happening. Oh, I hate that, like, Khun also throughout this whole thing, he didn't know what the plan was before he showed up. He's having to roll with the punches of everything that's going on, and it's happening extremely fast. And everyone calm down so I can figure out what's happening, think of all of the possible outcomes, and have all the data that I need, right? Like, he has had no time to put anything together, and that is probably super frustrating with him. He is not in control here, and he does not do well in situations where he is not in control, which I think is why we're seeing like these spikes in emotion from him, right? Like, we're seeing him like raise his voice, we're seeing him like slap somebody, we're seeing him be like confused and trying to keep up with stuff. We usually see him in very collected and in control of himself, because he's usually in control of what's going on. Oh, it's a little bit personal. Yeah, thank you for the info. Couldn't figure that out on my own. Nice. We're mobile. Everybody be careful for collateral though. Oh, okay, we're not dealing with just like Shinsu. Okay. Oh dear. Okay. How indeed. I feel like it's probably not D rank, maybe. Like, it's just the restraints of the station, perhaps. Because like I was saying earlier, that you would probably put someone who is strong enough that you know no one is going to make it out. You want it to be an impossible challenge for someone to actually succeed at. So I'm assuming the D rank may just be within the station, right? There's some kind of like loophole to like the restraints or rules for this particular station that are making the power level be what it is. Because we've seen in previous floors where the power level has been like tampered down, right? Like we saw with Quant, right? All the way back in floor 2 when they were doing the like basically hide and seek like tag game, right? And they had to put like a cap on his powers so that he could actually be doing this test with the regulars. So I wonder if it's a similar thing here. Ooh, stay focused. Cool. Deal with the senses that aren't sight, apparently. I don't know. Is attacking rashly also going to help? I don't know. Ooh, we got armor. Also stores weapons. Hello? Okay, but the character design is really cool, and I do like the green. I hate when there's characters where I'm like, oh, I love your character design, but you're evil. Ooh, I like the back and forth of, are you a D rank? If you're a D rank, how do you have this ability? On both sides. The families have a vested interest in her being here, so there's probably some money backing it up. I feel like there's definitely more of a backstory. Like, the mask is gonna have to come off at some point, and we're gonna have to see who it is. I think it's like, dang, I'm unoriginal, someone else like stealing stuff. I think they might have just given it to her though. Again, the families, they send people to the station to get trapped there. They want people to stay there, so they could just be funding it. Yeah, support. I also feel like she's probably stronger than we think. Yeah, true. She defeated Endorsi, so like there's gotta be a bunch of power there. I feel like the commentary is not as timely as maybe it needs to be. Ooh, I do like that we're getting another like fighting on a group of people's behalf that have seen injustice, right? So we have the souls that he absorbed that are like wanting revenge, but also like injustice from those in power and manipulated by those in power to fight amongst themselves. Same thing here, right? Of like people in a position of power who have manipulated people and put them into a situation that makes them fight amongst themselves instead of those people in power, right? Who have also been like discarded and had their power taken from them in order to make someone else more powerful, right? Very similar parallel between what White did and what is happening at the station. I like the determination. I hope that we follow through. Hiding something as well. What did we do? I'm worried. Oh, hello. Hi, wolf creature thing? What was that? What's the pink flash? Oh, hello! Are you allowed to get involved without disappearing? I like the pink light on him as well. It's cute. Aww. I like it's just everything's happening. Everything's going on. I like you shouldn't disobey. Dang. Is there still technically a fight between them? So she's one of the ones that maybe can get involved without disappearing? A couple. In that there are two of you? Are we just like putting a pause on the fight perhaps? Do we want to pick that fight? I don't know if I'm following. I know that we're fighting later. I don't understand how we can just leave, but okay. Sure. Maybe I don't understand the rules. You're starting off the chapter with Rock, so that does make me happy. He's like watching it like, huh? Turtle? Oh, hello. One of the lords or whatever. Are we gonna get a fight? He is Rock. Okay, that's what he is. Are we actually gonna fight? It's been a hot minute since we've gotten a fight that's 1v1 with Rock. I hope we get to see it. My sweet boy. Cool. Oh, is it because like we officially gave him a name? Is that part of the reason that we could? Like by being named and challenged as Viole, that like officially changed his name from like Bomb to what they changed it, right? Because they changed it in like the system for the announcement, but they didn't actually change his name for the rules of the station. So because the Kaiser named him Viole, that makes him qualify as like named, and now he qualifies? Is that what we're doing? I don't know. I'm trying to keep up. It's the problem with having characters like Shibisua making plans. I'm like, you're smarter than me. I'm here for the ride and try to keep up. Ah! Sorry, we're gonna have the team together. How long has it been? Group hug. Yeah. Oh, my sweet boy. He's a little bit terrifying, and I don't know anything about his backstory, but my sweet boy. Oh, their little faces, little shocked faces. Yeah, he promised that he was gonna kill you when he saw you again. It's just friendship. It's just them getting, oh, we got hit. But that's just how Khun shows love. Okay, so we got a battle. True, we have a bargaining chip now. We were allowed to take off the wig. Cool. Yeah. I've also been thinking about that, Khun. I've also been thinking about the fact that the families are probably going to hear about this. And I'm like, do we want them? We want them to know that we're here? We know. And we feel bad, but also like we have to get Dorsey's name back. Can we leave? This feels like this is going to take too long. Let's just, no. Maybe don't pick a fight again. Oh, deserved. She's like a little bit more careful, I guess. Now that she has like more to fight for other than just herself and like survival, there's more layers to like why she fights and continues to travel through the tower and stuff. Yeah, no, I also get that it's people don't really like retire from being princesses. We already saw that with Anak, so you can't just like, walk away. Yeah, we got some stuff going on. Yeah, no, we're dealing with the Rachel of it all as well, which is always fun. This is what happens when y'all don't communicate. I get that on the train we couldn't, but still. Can't we just be friends? Family? Like he's immediately, I'll fight you. I like surreal monster. Like, yes, hello. Rock's gonna fight him. He was like, oh, he's strong? We'll see about that. I'll be the judge of that. Oh, he chooses to be chibi. The chibi life is how he chooses to represent himself in the world. However, a little bit scary. Pet. Oh, he's not gonna like that. I do like that he's like, hey, clear out. This is gonna get messy. That just, you telling him that he's the strongest is just gonna make him want to fight him more. Because so am I. Let's prove it. And they're like, okay. I would also run, to be fair. I'd be like, okay, you got this. I love the distortion in the back too. Like it's suddenly like from that, oh, hello, yes, I'm one of the 10 bosses, to like the kind of creepy, eerie background once we got the like murderous intent. Dang, look at the artwork with that like, gleam. Let's go. Oh, okay, you're one of those. You're scary. Like he still has his back turned to him. Like he's so unbothered. Oh, hello. Scary. Are we staying cheap? I appreciate it. Ooh, that's a cool panel with a different like light. We got the blue and then the oranges. Cutting it in like the panel in half like a versus. I like it. Ooh, did we get hit or almost hit? Is it like another Shinsu blade like we already had? Because as I have been informed, white hair is also connected to other stuff, right? So is it a Shinsu blade again? Dang, the like slam in the back. Yes, also she's part of the family. So ooh, I'd be a little bit, ooh. It's another layer though for her being like cleaning up the messes of the families or feeling like the families are covering things up instead of owning up to their decisions. That's something that we have dealt with her all the way back when she was introduced as a character, right? Seeing all of these moments of the families like leaving messes in their wake or like cleaning things up behind the scenes before it can become something that is like widely known, right? And something that bothers her. Yes, she's a face it head on. Yeah, it's complicated, I guess, honestly. All of the swordsmen in this series, they're either like, it's my job to protect and help people, or they're like, I'm going to massacre an entire nation because it'll make me giggle. There's no in between. Hello? Is that Rock? Maybe we don't abandon. Also, there's other bosses around. I love Bodo's just like, why don't I get to be one of the lords? What is going on? Why is everyone separating? Everyone just calm down. Ooh, did you hurt my sweet boy? Kill him a lot, Rock. you'd better mess him up royally. Personal now. I also think that they look weird, mostly just because I hate Rachel a lot. Look at the little darling. Like, he could just fit right in my pocket. Okay, good, confident, but also we can't like really sense what's going on with the weapons. Does that mean that we outrank her in power now? Ah, trickery as opposed to power. Is this part of the, like, you have a hidden ability too? We have an advantage, maybe? Do we know about it? Almost unbeatable, but like maybe we can find something? Girl, maybe we share the information. See, what did I say about them picking someone who was super strong and has probably just been like given restraints and rules, but they're like supposed to keep everybody on the floor, right? No one's supposed to get out. I feel like we're gonna find out. Like, the mask is gonna have to come off. There's gonna have to be a story, and we're gonna have to find out. Because is the Kaiser also being punished, right? Being sent to the floor as another, like, as a prison as well? Like, same thing with the family kind of cleaning up, sending people here. Girl, calm down. Boy has been through a lot, and he's also just a cinnamon bun, all right? Step back, personal space. Of the whole, actually, this is gonna be complicated. Maybe we should have stayed for the long story. The beat of sweat of, oh no, complicated. I know, it's a shame. But also, like, she decided that, so she's gonna have to fix it. It's like back before, right? Earlier when the one guy was like, please help us, right? Avenge the people that they've lost and like, get our names back or whatever. And Khun was like, you got yourself in this mess. If it bothers you that much, deal with it yourself. Similar thing here. Okay, if Dorsey wants her name back so bad, she's gonna have to deal with it. Not our problem, right? We're here for our own reasons. We've got other stuff going on, and you didn't fill us in on the plan. It's just how it is. Oh, they're like, Khun, please. Oh no. Oh, we're wrecking the plan. Ooh. Oh no, I like when y'all are buds. The whole like, oh, that was your plan? Not gonna happen. He's smug about it too. I think he likes, again, being in control. And he likes outsmarting people. And Shibisu is one of the few people who can like keep up with Khun, right? Like, they're like on the same level when it comes to strategy and being able to think through like plans and all of that. And I think that he likes the checkmate of this, which I think is really fun. Don't fight though. Shibisu is a little bit scary. I want y'all to be friends. I like the wait, no, the begging immediately of please, Khun, don't do this to me. Oh, fair competition. Oh, okay, Husky's just fine. Rivals? Let's do this then. I'm not just gonna let you walk out. Khun's also scary though. Like, for all of his, like, he tends to be on strategy. He tends to be thinking and planning things. We've seen him fight though. Like, we've seen him actually have to put in effort and get into a one-on-one fight, and he can hold his own. He just chooses not to. He's like, why waste the energy if I don't have to? If I have pawns I can move to do it for me, why would I do it myself? So maybe we don't pick a fight. Maybe we don't. I was just so excited for them to all be in the same room. I was like, yay, friends. And I'm like, oh no, not friends. And also, you gave him like an army, right? Like, you gave Bomb like a lot of power. You announced his name everywhere. You hyped him up. You basically deified him a little bit, right? And now they're like, yeah, but you don't get to use that power. Oof. It's gonna be quite a showdown to see who's gonna come in on top on that. Especially since when push comes to shove, we all know that they're ruthless enough to have made it this far in the tower, right? No one has made it this far without being willing to do some not great things. So it's not like just because they're friends that they're not going to do whatever they need to get what they need, right? Especially for someone like Khun, Shibisu, right? They understand that the other one has a lot of ability, right? Like, they don't need to hold back quite as much because they know they can handle it. Same with Dorsey, right? There's been moments where like Bum himself has been like, I don't need to hold back against Dorsey because I know that she can keep up, right? Like, I know that she's going to be okay regardless of what I throw her way. So it's going to be a lot more ruthless than I think it would be in other circumstances, because if they were up against someone who like couldn't defend themselves properly, they would be like, I have to go easy if I don't want to hurt them. Where it's like, I could throw a lot at them and it's probably not going to hurt them like that much, right? It's not going to be like irreversible damage. That's fine. It's going to be interesting to see how this all unfolds. But it goes back to what I was saying though, of the families and people in power putting all these people who live in the tower in these positions where they end up fighting each other instead of fighting the people in power, right? Both of them want to go after Kaiser and to get that name, but they're gonna have to fight each other first, right? Instead of being a united front, just because of how everything worked out, just because of like the systems that are currently in place. That's what's gonna happen. So that seems to be a recurring theme of like divide and then make them fight each other. That's something that keeps happening throughout the tower. That seems to be how they deal with problems, is to make those problems have to fight each other instead of fighting the people that put the system together. That makes them be stuck in these circumstances, right? It's gonna be interesting to see how this all unfolds, but I hope you enjoyed reading that along with me. You can click this playlist to go into my previous reactions, or you can subscribe to me next time I post a Tower of God video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.